We have a huge game tonight in Philadelphia that we are going to preview on today's show. But first, we're having a challenge here at Chat Sports, trying to see how many comments we can get on one video. So let's try to break the comments record because someone commented 31 times on a video in January. That was Joseph Lupo. Shout out to him. So whoever breaks his record gets a shout out on our next show. So if you can break Joseph Lupo's record of commenting more than 31 times, you get a shout out. Or maybe Joseph will just do it again. We'll have to see. But go down in the comments section. Comment go C's, comment go Celtics, whatever you want. Try to beat Joseph's record from the month of January. As I mentioned, we have a massive game tonight in Philadelphia. The Celtics traveling to the city of brotherly love to take on the 76ers. Tip-off is at 8 p.m. Eastern time tonight. The Sixers are a 2-point favorite, the total at 227.5. Who do you got in this game tonight? And do you have the Celtics, who are currently in the 2 seed, or the Sixers, who are currently in the 3 seed? Type BOS for the Celtics or PHI for the Sixers. It is the pinned comment, so reply to it when you get a second. Chime in, let me know. Who do you got? The Celtics have owned the 76ers this season. Make no mistake about it, winning all 3 of the previous matchups. They played on opening night on October the 25th, winning 126-117. They didn't play again until February, where they played the Sixers twice that month. They won the first meeting on that month on February 8th. Winning 106-99 in Boston, and then in Philadelphia, that was a crazy game. If y'all remember that, on the 25th of February, the Celtics winning that one 110-107. So the Celtics going for the season sweep tonight against the 76ers, but they will be without Robert Williams III. That is not ideal. Knee injury management is kind of what he's dealing with. So they want to rest him, get him well by the playoffs, but he's not going to play tonight. Obviously, Danilo Gallinari with the torn ACL is going to be out. And then Jaylen Brown with a lower back issue. He is questionable. So that's significant. If Jaylen Brown is not able to go tonight, we will certainly continue to monitor his status. Here are my keys to victory tonight. Look, I know I've said before, Tatum being Tatum is a key to victory. How about just Jason Tatum scoring more than 30 points? Because the Celtics are 36-6 this season when Jason Tatum scores 30+. It's pretty evident. When Jason Tatum is Jason Tatum, the Celtics win. When Jason Tatum is not Jason Tatum, the Celtics lose. If Jason Tatum is on his game tonight, the Celtics have a very good chance to win this game. And number 2, you got to contain Joel Embiid, who is right now the favorite to win the NBA MVP. He's on absolute tear right now, and without Robert Williams defending him down low, it's going to be very difficult, that matchup tonight. And I'm really concerned about facing Joel Embiid without Robert Williams III. You're going to need some bench contributions to maybe slow him down, and I think you got to get some of the guys off the bench going from 3. That includes Malcolm Brogdon. So if the bench can contribute in a big way tonight, I'm confident the Celtics can win this game. And then play fast and play physical. I think you got to do those 2 things against a pretty talented 76ers team tonight. Go down and predict the score down in the comment section. Who do you got, and what is the score going to be tonight as the Celtics travel to Philly to take on the Sixers? I think hopefully, I'm hoping Jaylen Brown plays, and I think if he does, the Celtics win. So I'm going to take the Celtics 113-105 tonight in Philadelphia against the 76ers. I think the Celtics complete the season sweep of the Sixers, and with a win tonight would lock up a top 2 seed in the Eastern Conference. Right now, the Celtics are 2 games back of Milwaukee with 4 games left, so still a slim chance to get the number 1 seed. The 76ers right now 3 games back of the Celtics. Still have an outside chance at the 2 seed if they win tonight. The 76ers, that is. And then the Cavs, the Knicks, the Heat, the Nets and the Heat round out the top 7 here. Again, the top 6 avoid the play-in, so the Heat right now on the outside looking in terms of avoiding the play-in. The Hawks, the Raptors, and the Bulls, the other teams in a play-in position. The Celtics can clinch a top 2 seed with a win tonight because they would then be 4 games ahead of Philadelphia with 3 games left. So they can clinch a top 2 seed tonight. They still have a chance at the 1 seed. They're 2 games back in Milwaukee with 4 games left. The Bucks play at Washington tonight. And you might be saying, oh, Washington is going to get rolled. Well, may I remind you what the Wizards did to the Boston Celtics last week. So you can't count out maybe a Wizards win tonight. But I guarantee you that us Celtics fans are certainly going to be rooting for the Washington Wizards tonight, because if the Celtics win tonight and the Bucks lose, the Celtics are 1 game back of Milwaukee for the 1 seed with 3 games left. So that would be huge if the Celtics can somehow get that 1 seed. Will the Celtics get the number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference? Type Y for yes or type in for no down in the comments section. Go down, let me know what you think. Next, I'm going to tell you who the Celtics signed. The Celtics did sign a player last night. We're going to tell you who that is here in a second. But first, if you haven't already, go and rep the C's by picking up this Boston Celtics shirt on sale right now. Chatsports.com/Celtics shirt. It's starting to get, short sleeve shirt season up there in Boston. So go and pick yours up right now. Chatsports.com/Celtics shirt. That link is in the comments and the description of today's video. The player the Celtics signed, Justin Champagnie, former Pitt Panther, former Toronto Raptor, now a member of the Boston Celtics. He spent a lot of time in the G League this year, so the Celtics have signed G League forward Justin Champagnie. Shamsarani was the first to report it. The Boston Celtics are planning to sign NBA G League Sioux Falls forward Justin Champagnie. Sources tell the Athletic and Stadium. Champagnie spent parts of the last 2 seasons with the Raptors and has averaged 18 points and 8 rebounds for Sioux Falls. Taking a look at his stats from this past season in the G League, very impressive. 18.2 points per game, 8 rebounds per game, shot over 50% from the floor, 31.3 minutes per game in Sioux Falls for Champagnie. He has played 39 career NBA games the last 2 seasons with the Raptors. Raptors let him go. He found a home with the Sioux Falls Skyforce in the G League, where he put up big numbers. Undrafted out of Pitt in 2021, actually saw this guy play in college several times, was really impressed with him then, has a decent jump shot. The guy can dunk, too. I witnessed some pretty vicious dunks from him when he was facing my Syracuse Orange. So he's a good player, and I think he might have a shot to contribute a little bit down the stretch for the Boston Celtics. Grade the signing. Type A, B, C, D, or F down in the comments section. Go down and let me know what you think about the Justin Champagnie signing. He does fill the final Celtics roster spot. It is finally filled. We've talked about it since the NBA trade deadline that the Celtics still have a final roster spot to fill. I was hoping it'd be Carmelo Anthony, but that's okay. They still filled it eventually here. Just a few games remaining in the regular season. So Champagnie might have a shot to contribute here. And, let's say the Bucks wrap up the 1 seed before the Celtics' final 2 games, then, maybe we'll see him, get decent playing time in the final 2 games. But this is a favorable stretch for the Celtics. And if the Bucks lose, a couple games here, that certainly opens the door. The Celtics tonight face the 76ers, of course. Then tomorrow night, they will face the Toronto Raptors at home. And they'll face the Raptors again at TD Garden on Friday, and then Sunday against the Hawks. So you face a good 76ers team tonight on the road, but then you face some pretty mediocre teams in the Raptors and the Hawks to close the season. So I'm expecting the Celtics to win those final 3 games, and those final 3 games are at home, which certainly helps. We're having you covered with all Celtics news and rumors, so be sure to subscribe to the channel, youtube.com/Celtics TV. Again, going to be very interesting here coming down the stretch when you're talking about the number 1 seed, Milwaukee. Their schedule's somewhat easy. They play the Washington Wizards tonight. Celtics in action against the Philadelphia 76ers. Again, go down in the comment section. Let me know who's going to win tonight. What is the score going to be? I think the Celtics are going to get the job done.